War. War never changes.
Why is it gonna be so quiet?
Why do you have to talk when we're in a place that's not known to us? I can't do those nervous talkers, dude. The last thing you want to do when you're sneaking around someone's base is talk. You want to shut your mouth for once. That was weird. Oh, he killed him. No.
Do this more often.
I didn't hear that. What did I hear? What was I meant to hear? Camera. It's weird. What am I meant to have heard?
Come back here, damn it.
Hey, they heard me moving quickly. Don't worry, boys. We'll get to you lately. It's not a case of if, it's a case of when.
You coward.
So, you might not want to rush your inevitable demise. But if you do, it'll be all the sweeter. There's no one in here?
All for a safe test. Those sick bastards need to be put down. Cell's empty. Damn it.
Yeah, but we still don't know what that safe test even means. Maybe it's a sequence of questions that a synth can't answer.
Looks like someone has a dirty little secret.
Jesus. This is horrible. Guess we're gonna find out what it is. This is cool. I like the intrigue. Hi there. Okay, so there's a mining helmet. There's this dude's gear. He's got an auto pistol. And we'll get some bullets off of this. And we'll unbar
Got a
this.
clearing up ahead. I got your 6. Who knows when more of the bastards will pop up.
I don't want to go this way just yet. It seems like it's probably the way to go. I want to go around here just to make sure. Because I think that this will have more exposition.
Meeting
If we...
room. Great. You got to have more holding cells somewhere.
Yeah, there we go.
Feel it in my gut.
Subject 12 debrief.
These people
let him-
were here.
Finish talking. Somebody was here. And they were doing a whole load of
Sweet.
stuff. Office terminal. Right, what does this have to say? The last question. I know this sounds insane, but do we need to ask the last question? Without the limiter of multiple choices, the answers will admittedly be more varied, and so the psychological reaction will be different. But maybe it is a core part of the experience. We're seeing marginal improvement of the test's accuracy. To be candid, the improvement is within the margin of error. Perhaps we should consider something drastic. Oh, was there a second part to that? Oh no, there was not. Red herring, okay. For what it's worth, I agree with you. Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby, sorry. I think question 4 is a red herring. We do not have monopoly on detecting synths. In the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off their imperfect behaviour and memory. So this was a test to spot the synths. It is indisputable that baseball question produces abnormal results. I said I liked soccer, but I think at its heart this is not a psychological trigger. Instead, it's a defect in memory. So if we pin all of our hopes on question 4, then it's just one wetware update later that we're back to square one. I know you dismiss my insistence that question 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of test subjects, EKG, pupil dilation response times, then the subliminal data would speak volumes. Synths are incapable of true feeling, so again, question 3. Yeah, this is an anti-synth test, but it's gone way out of all bounds. Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery as a mistake. I don't care if Covenant is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through Covenant, it's our acquisition rate of test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving scavers checkups. Can you please talk to Chambers about this? So there you go. They had a handy stream of vagrants coming into the settlement to stop for, supplies, and they were using them as test subjects.
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem.
And any progress on question 3?
None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable.
You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8.
Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. Here and here.
Dead.
I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their programming?
We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing.
I'll let the reclamation team know.
Shit. It is kind of dark, some of the things that we've achieved through the pursuit of science. Like, as much as I think science is a great thing, there is a lot of very dark and immoral science as well. And it very well could, in in later times, salvage and save a lot of people, but the whole mindset of, taking a few lives to save the majority is always a very interesting discussion, because to be a human and to be alive is so very personal.
No.
It is so very circular. Wow, that was a shotgun to the face. We like to think that one person's value isn't as much as a group of people's value, yet what if that one person was you? Don't you value yourself more than anything? Isn't that just simple preservation? Simple survival instincts? I love how I've given her random armor, and she kind of looks cooler design-wise than I do. Ridiculous. Okay. So that's the door that was hidden. Okay, I get it. Taking the armor because I assume it's going to sell for the most. Out of all the pieces, I can always come back for the other shit. Surely she's not going to attack me. What are you doing, bitch?
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
What are we stopping exactly?
Go on.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
It sounds like you didn't let it go.
No, I did not. It may not look like it, but there's a war being fought. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out, so they can be extinguished. Isn't
It
that
comes
a
at
goal
a pretty
worth
steep
fighting
cost,
for?
though.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The
How does
test
that make
is in its
sense?
infancy,
How can
but
they
through
make
sacrifice and perseverance, our success
organs
rate
and
is
shit?
improving.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety.
I wonder if this is going to allow me to
But
bring people
most
here so she can
importantly,
experiment on
It
them.
is our one chance to
Like the
end
slave of
this age
paradise
of
place.
paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Interesting. Do we even know if Amelia is a synth? I don't really know enough about this.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
I don't know either of you. Can't believe Dan threatened me. I kind of want to kill him on the premise of that, but fuck this woman.
Sorry.
This is not fair.
That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
I have no issue with that. Just not immediately. Are you just gonna chill? Yeah, I thought you would. How do we know if she's a synth? There's no way to tell. I thought there was. I thought they were indistinguishable from humans until, like, you blew their arm off and
Anything. I
They
don't
were-
even know what half this stuff does.
there were bits and shit. I thought you'd be able to tell then, but apparently they're literally humans. Only they're not. And according to that woman, the only way to tell is psychologically through this apparent test. Right, until this whole Honest Dan affair is resolved, stand down. The Stockton retrieval drew too much attention. Mr. Fitzgerald is furious, you extracted Subject 14 so close to the Covenant. See, that doesn't happen again. Our team's all patched up and ready to grab some synths. Still tracking Subject Boyd, just give us the order. Dr. Rogers' rant. I do not need a degree in socio-economics to realise Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford the subsidies, Miss Fitzgerald will increase her prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic will slow down, but more than traders visit Covenant now. One of Dr. Rogers' points concerns me. Covenant has had a net operating loss since its inception. Its expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are a pricely sum. The asset seized from the captured subjects in no way makes up this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple of months away from bankruptcy. Do you think these objections have not been raised before? But by all means, propose a viable alternative, but bear this in mind. Fact, we need a large data sample, the larger the better. Fact, the initial test is most effective if the subjects are close to their psychological baseline. Fact, if the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, our mission will end before it has truly begun. Covenant was designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it is working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take the test voluntarily and unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. I took it, for God's sake. Covenant is a mistake. I cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. The wide variety of risk we expose ourselves to is outright foolish. My concern should not have been summarily dismissed. There must be another, saner way. I agree, this is crazy. I need to talk to that woman though, because I want to know if she even is a synth. Or at least question a bitch. So we grabbed that. Let's have a look. Who even is this person?
Please don't hurt me.
What happened to you?
The men. They dragged me away, always with the needles, questions, and the pain. Stupid, stupid questions over and over. I'm Amelia. Stockton. I'm not a synth.
How can I be sure?
Please.
It's
You
like
have to believe
The
me.
Thing.
I'm a human being just like you. My father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out. Please.
I don't know, man.
Please.
I don't know.
Help me.
Why don't you suck the barrel of this gun and convince me you're not a synth? Dan, what do you think? Minus the whole
Hey,
threatening
Dan.
thing.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Really? I don't see anybody but us. Ooh. Is that a rad roach? I don't know what that was. Might as well pick the lock if I can. Wow, that was tough. Didn't even get any wiggle room at all. So it's all the way to the right-ish. There we go.
That's it.
Could have unlocked these with the
Steady hand, eh?
cafeteria tray and rad roach meat. Ugh. There's nothing in here. It just wants you to use the computer to open it. A chicken drumstick. Let's open this and see what that woman says. I wonder if she's going to pull a gun and try and shoot her.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back.
She's got a gun, so she can. She never even stop her.
Dr. Chambers.
I will not beg for my life.
Well, I'm not going to kill you. As much as I disagree with what you've done, I'm not going to kill you.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
What if she's a synth?
If even after all they've done to her, they don't know if she's a synth or not, I figure she's human enough. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
How about you give me more?
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
How dare you threaten me, dude. I kind of wanted to kill him just to see what he'd drop. That was a weird mission, dude. Really interesting, though. Really interesting. Not the resolution I would have liked, but interesting. Let's follow this guy. He knows his way out. That's the thing with this game. Like, this is probably not even anything to do with the main mission, but it's more interesting than some games' main missions. Like, even the main missions of this game might not be as interesting as what we just did. It's pretty crazy. I definitely... Can you fast travel while you're being irradiated? I don't think you can. So it's probably best to put that suit back on. That was a cool one, though. I enjoyed it. I wonder what happens when we go back to Covenant. Is everybody going to pull guns and we're going to have a massive massacre? That could be fun. A nice little happy massacre. Speaking of massacres, there was that game, wasn't there? The Hong Kong Massacre, that Hotline Miami rip-off that guy was making that looked beast. I contacted him to try and get like an early build to play, but I got no message back. I wonder if he's made the game yet. So can I do this? Can I just warp to... I'm not seeing any reason not to be addicted to drugs. I'm not seeing the screen going all crazy. I'm not seeing how it affects me. Is it different in this game? I don't know. You notice how I weren't being irradiated just then? Yeah, I was at the entrance of at the exit of the pipe. It's pretty weird. Consistency-wise. Yep, nobody likes me. You know what? I dig that. I dig that a lot. Because it enables me to do what I came here to do, which is kill. kick ass and chew bubblegum and more killing. There we go. He's got a sword. Wonder what he had to do with this. Do you think that city... You're a dick, Ted. That's what I think of you. Yeah, shoot the fucking Brahmin. That makes perfect sense. War never changes, but grenades, they'll redecorate. See ya, Jacob. So I think of you and your fucking honey trap. Oh, whoa, she just did an execution. Fuck you, Talia. Oh, nice. Bitch. That would make sense. Mr. Handy's not attacking us, is he? Mr. Handy's here. Anything? No? No? Yep. No? Yeah. Only thing left now are turrets. And we can turn this into an actual settlement, hopefully. Because the only thing this place had going for it was the illusion of safety. This place was a straight up fucking concentration camp with a smile. And it might have been working towards the novel idea of the greater good, but I just don't agree with it. It's perfectly good raiders to do that bullshit on. Why would you just get anybody you can? It's evil, dude. It's fucking evil. Alright, can I now use this now that everybody's dead? I can indeed. My house! This could be a really nice place, minus all the bodies everywhere.
Sure, sure. Just keep your shirt on. Oh, sure.
Hey.
Make me
Have I given you everything?
carry more of your junk.
Pretty much. Whoa, what the hell was that? Did I just take... That was weird. That was my girlfriend getting home from her night out of celebratory drinks. But yeah, there you go. Covenant. Not the way we expected it to go, but definitely something.